welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Houston Astros have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Joe Musgrove. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off the
now it's good.
For the Cubs, the center fielder.
Going to be
Number
Zachary
52.
Sampson. Here's Nick Madrigal.
The second
The
baseman.
MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. And there's two down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Obviously, a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that one almost got him. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now it's even up. Up the middle, Swanson whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we check out the Astros line. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings.
with some
Batting third.
good action at the
No
end.
left fielder.
You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez leading the AL in batting average. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Top of the second, so
The third baseman, Christopher.
you got to keep an eye on Musgrove too, because he's been known on the back of the mound to play tic-tac-toe with the other team's pitcher. He did that.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That misses. The count now 2-2. No score here in the second. Got him. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So man aboard. Now here is Trey Mancini. That one fouled off. 2 and 2. Dubon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two outs. And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Kurt Casale, the kind of bat that can... A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. And now Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Next offering is outside.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Pitch misses there. Counts full, 3-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches and really work out there on the mound. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Alex Bregman, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Happ fires it in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And the batter now, Derek Hall. And a swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Diving, and he can't make the play. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
1 down. Will Wagner up next for the Astros, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching.
Next pitch is outside. Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lee.
Here's Corey Lee. The count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Two down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Bregman at second. Hall on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Kurt Casale. And Chris, probably no other player better represents present-day baseball than this guy. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts, and some walks. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Zachary Sampson. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Tied up here in the early going.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Now, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's a 1-1. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One and 2 here. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Cubs get one on the solo shot. All even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. The 1-1 is fouled off. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table, he is a notorious bad ball hitter, but whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted in 2011, no player has more hits in the majors than Jose Altuve. Ground ball right side. Madrigal on to first, and they get Altuve for the out.
The batter, the center fielder.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Struck out swinging his first time. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls to the outfield, it is beautiful. The 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
On the run, sends it over to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a pitch. And he walked him.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ball three. Kyle Tucker to bat next. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the third out. So the Astros lead one. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the Cubs. Four-hole hitter Miguel Sano. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That misses the zone. Ball three. Next offering is fouled back. To third, and that's just foul. The pitch goes down looking. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The 1-1 is fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and There's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Kicks and deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Here's a 2-1. Way high.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-1. There goes Tucker. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Tucker leads off second with nobody out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Derek Hall. Singled and drove in. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Will Wagner. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here's a 1-1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mauricio Dubon. The pitch. And now 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Trey Mancini now. The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him! And that's 9 in a row. And the Cubs are down in order, and they trail it here 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Corey Lee.
Taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
On a line, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow depth. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next to hit, Jake Myers. Line and a base hit into right. Lee around second, headed for third. Mancini with a relay throw. He beats it safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Alvarez checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Myers stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That clips the corner.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Next one misses. 3-1. Swings through that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Bounced up the middle. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. That one off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. Way inside, and that hit him.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
Now it's Alex Bregman. On the mound now, Roenis Elias.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And it's even up. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Astros 4 and the Cubs 1. Back here in Houston. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Zachary Sampson. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he steps off. In the dirt, gets to it, on to first, got him, 1 away on the strikeout. A big performance on the mound, lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And next for the Cubs, Nick Madrigal. Next pitch off the plate. 2-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The wind and the pitch. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 down.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 2. And the pitch. The other way. Tosses to first. And that is that. Cubs are down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the 6th. And now Derek Hall.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And that baby's gone. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 5-1.
pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And next to hit for Houston, Will Wagner. On the ground, right side. Toss to Mancini. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
A little bit high maybe. And now 3-1. In the air, right field. Sano under this one. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. Yeah, there's the strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 6-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake Myers. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. A strikeout and a walk. So now 1-2. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Myers off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And there he goes. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. But they go deep twice in the inning. Both solo shots. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7.
The right fielder, Miguel Sano.
And now here is Miguel Sano. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering down in the dirt.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Christopher Morel digs in now. Ball to strike. Good eye right there. And there's a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Oh, that hit him. Toss the belt, and 2 away to start the 7th. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Number 15.
And now Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio
The pitch.
Dubon.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Cubs leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Holloway.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Digging in, Brandon Bell. The 1-1.
2-1.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
And the 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
The right fielder.
And now, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. So up next, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
just some things we shoot. Oh, cool head trick. Watch me backspin.
Runner leads away at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, two now. He goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything
Now
but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
One and two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Houston. They lead it though 6-1. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the eighth. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. The 1-1. Foul ball there.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider, and one away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Next to hit, Kurt Casale. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Matt Moore gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Misses off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. And he takes a strike. Pitch misses inside. 3-2 now. And now the lefty got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. So up now for Chicago, Zachary Sampson. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
The 1-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it 6-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading up
And stepping in for the Astros, Will
The
Wagner.
shortstop.
There's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
So next up for Houston, Corey Lee. Just missed. Next pitch inside, and now 3-1. And now it's filled up.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's a base hit to left.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. On the ground, 2 ball. Beats to second, out there. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Cubs 1. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts. And they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next pitch misses outside. And a count 2-1. And that one is inside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The pitch. In the air out to center. Myers in position. Makes the catch for the out. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. At the belt and fires. Hard hit, right side. Altuve slings to first. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the right fielder, Miguel.